See ya. Hi guys, we have another rugged smartphone here from Oukitel. This is the Oukitel WP5, a 4G smartphone. You can get this for £86 at the minute on Banggood in China, or if you're in the UK, you can get it for £110 off Amazon. It has a huge 8000 milliamp battery, 32 gigabytes of internal storage, and 3 gigabytes of RAM. It's also running Android 9. Manual. The phone itself, a 2-pin power plug. So USB to Type C cable there, so you can plug in external devices into this phone, and a USB Type C charging cable. Wow, this is a unit. Underneath there, look, you can just see the SIM tray ejector tool. This is a unit. That is thick, heavy. So on the front, here we have fingerprint scanner, 18:9 aspect ratio, 5.5-inch display. Let's have a look, Face ID, 5-watt fast charging. Okay. Let's have a look on the sides. I love that red colour, nice. Look at that, it looks military, doesn't it? I really like the look of these rugged devices. I love that nice red metal trim around the fingerprint sensor. That looks really nice. 3 lenses there, 3 cameras, a 13, a 5 and a 2 megapixel camera. This weighs 542 grams. It's IP68 waterproof and dustproof. Also has a 4 LED flashlight array at the back there, which would be interesting to test in a minute. So, around the edges, power button, SIM card slot there, flap opens up there, and the tray is within there. So that's keeping the waterproof in there. At the bottom, we have a flap. That's going to be the USB Type C. There we go, USB Type C, keeping the waterproof status. And this side we have, well, this is the power and the volume rocker up and down by the looks of it. This side must be some sort of accessory button, maybe a camera button, or an SOS button that they normally have on these rugged devices. Let's turn this on then. I'm expecting amazing battery life. Front-facing camera is a 5 megapixel sensor, so I'm not expecting amazing camera performance from this device, but I'm expecting amazing battery performance and ruggedness because being a rugged device. Let me set this up now. Here we go, guys. This is it. You'll be pleased to know that there's no bloatware on this. You swipe up and it's pretty much stock Android. You have a wireless update app there, which is currently downloading an update now, which is good. You do get the outdoor toolbox, which you do get a lot with most rugged smartphones. And you get a few useful apps: Compass, Gradienter, Noise Test, Plum, Hang Painting, and Magnifier. So Compass, is that currently moving? Yeah, it does move. Okay, so some people, these tools might be useful. I'm sure you could download them from the App Store anyway. Press again to exit program. Yep. So this is powered by a quad-core processor. It's not an octa-core, and obviously 3 gigs of RAM, which I mentioned earlier. It does seem to be pretty nippy. Applications are opening okay. So obviously still doing something in the background, wireless updates. In terms of settings, it looks pretty standard. You have a separate navigation bar settings there, which I've set. You can also set the arrow there to bring down the menu from the top, which I like. All of the settings are pretty much standard. Sound settings. Let's see if we have any sound enhancement. Bass loudness is on. Yeah, so all typical standard settings. Smart key, long press, none. Okay, torch. So I'm guessing that smart key is this on the left. Yes, it is. This is that torch. So if you long press the smart button, it launches the torch. Let's turn this light off. It's not very dark, unfortunately. Torch. Okay. That's quite bright, that does. 4 LEDs in there, apparently. That's cool. So I've set up the fingerprint sensor as well, so I can quickly lock this. And, that's quite quick. Yeah, that's good. Some people might find it difficult to find the sensor because it's not as deep as others I've used. You might accidentally put your finger around other areas. And this is probably the first phone I've had that I could just stand up there without nothing propping it but the back. It's so thick. And you know what? In a minute I'm going to chuck it outside and see if it breaks. I'm pretty sure it won't. I'll install that later. Let's have a look at the camera. Again, not expecting amazing results, but let's have a look. Let's take a picture. Hey, you know what? That isn't actually that bad. I was expecting a little bit worse than that, but I think the quality there is pretty decent. On the top right, we have an auto button there, which opens up some other modes. So we've got portrait mode. It's also got AI capabilities. So let's chuck it into portrait mode. Okay. I think there's a slight portrait mode effect in there. The background is slightly blurred, but I mean the picture quality is really good. I'm not sure how effective that bokeh mode is, or the portrait mode is. Go to auto and then switch to video. Video quality we can shoot up to 1080p. EIS we can turn on. That's good. Landscape mode. Here we go. Alright guys, so we're on the Oukitel WP5. Now, this is 1080p video recording. Let me know what you guys think. EIS is enabled, but it doesn't look very steady. It's a bit wobbly. Let's go out the window and back down here. That looks okay. Seems to be focusing alright. Let's come out. It's not focusing on anything there. Let's come here. Comes a touch to focus on. Yeah. Still was to autofocus there. Let me know what sound quality is like as well. I'm assuming the sound quality is going to be quite low because they're going to be muffled or covered for waterproof purposes. That's not focusing. Okay. Let's switch around to the front. So here I am, photo mode. What do we get? Do you get a bokeh effect and you do get portrait mode. Let me do a portrait shot then, see what we get. That's done portrait mode. Edge detection isn't brilliant. My ears sort of blurred out there on the top of my hair, but there is portrait mode effect happening there. Let's just do a normal photo. Yeah, that's acceptable quality. That's not bad at all. I mean, you've got to remember it's like a £90 phone, $100. That's not bad at all. Let's switch to video mode. We should be getting, what, 720p I'd imagine. Well, you can shoot up to 1080, so let's do 1080, EIS on. Let's go. Okay, front-facing video camera on the Oukitel WP5. It's quite cropped in. It's not much of a wide angle, really. Let me know what you guys think of the quality, the audio quality, stabilization. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It's going to get the job done on a device like this anyway. Thanks. Stop. Okay, so that was a look at the Oukitel camera. I mean, I wasn't expecting amazing results, but I think the pictures that I took, the quality wasn't too bad. The rear video was struggling with autofocus and looked a little bit wobbly even though EIS was enabled. But like I said, it's a budget rugged device, not primarily built for camera performance. So let's have a look at the display. It's a 720p resolution. In from here, it's an IPS panel. Viewing angles look pretty good. Turn the brightness right up. It does look a nice display. Okay, so we're on YouTube. We can pinch and zoom. That's good. And let's have a look what quality we're running at. We're running at 360p at the moment. Let's change that to 720. Should see it improve and sharpen. There we go, that's much better. Yeah, that's 720p. So it's still classed as a HD resolution, 720p. And I think the display looks pretty nice. Angles are good. Yeah, you can't really complain about that. Okay, so that was the Oukitel WP5. A absolute beast of a device. 5.5-inch display, IPS panel, 8000 mAh battery, quad-core processor, 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigabytes of internal storage, a decent camera with good picture quality, questionable video quality though. And now I'm going to chuck it out the window, see if it breaks. It's a bit dark up here because of the window, but here it is. It's going to go out. Let's start a video on here. Front facing video. Front facing video. You going, mate, you going. You going. This is where you're going. See ya. Fine. So it survived the drop. Not a crack or a mark on the screen. Absolutely pristine. Everything is working as it should. The main area of impact was on the corner. You see there? A little bit there and a little bit on the other corner as well. I mean, this is what it's designed for, especially these thick rubber guards. It survived. So that was the unboxing of the WP5 and obviously the drop test, camera test as well. Seems like a pretty decent rugged device, guys. Links will be in the description below if you want to take a further look. Yeah, it's a cool device. Thanks for watching, guys. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.